In recent months, information has been increasingly discussed in tech circles that a year ago would have seemed too bold even by industry standards, but today is beginning to look frighteningly realistic. According to several insiders, Samsung is conducting closed-door development of a fundamentally new device that is described internally as the physical embodiment of artificial intelligence. This is not another smartphone, not a wearable gadget, and not even a continuation of the smartwatch lineup, but an entirely new class of devices that could potentially change the very notion of what personal electronics are. Sources claim that Samsung views this project as a possible inflection point for the entire industry, comparable to the transition from button phones to smartphones. The idea is to create a compact autonomous device that is constantly with the user and acts as a personal AI intermediary between humans and the digital world, taking over most of the functions currently performed by a smartphone. According to insiders, this direction is seen inside the company as a potential post-smartphone scenario, in which the screen ceases to be the central element of interaction and voice, context, gestures, and continuous analysis of the surrounding environment come to the forefront. Analysts emphasize that Samsung has a unique set of technical capabilities to realize such an idea. The company controls the production of processors, memory, displays, sensors, batteries, and has enormous experience in miniaturizing complex systems. According to sources, the project requires extraordinary engineering efforts, since the task is not simply to create an AI device, but to ensure autonomous operation, minimal power consumption, and near-instant response without constant dependence on the cloud. Insiders say that Samsung is experimenting with local AI models optimized for its own next-generation Exynos chips, as well as with a hybrid architecture in which part of the computation happens on the device and part in cloud infrastructure. Particular attention is being paid to privacy, which according to UBS analysts could become a key competitive advantage amid growing user distrust of large technology platforms. Rumors suggest that the company has already assembled several working prototypes that are being tested in closed laboratories in South Korea and the US, and an internal deadline envisions a demonstration of a prototype by the end of the current year, even if only as a closed showing for partners and investors. If this information is confirmed, Samsung could become the first major corporation to bring to market not just AI features, but a full-fledged AI gadget as an independent category. Experts note that such a move would pose a serious challenge to the entire industry, since if successful, it could make smartphones redundant for most everyday scenarios, leaving them only niche functions. This is why analytical reports increasingly use the wording of a potential knockout for giants such as Apple and Xiaomi, which for now are betting on the evolution of existing form factors. Industry sources note that if Samsung truly manages to be the first to show a working prototype, it would deliver a powerful psychological and strategic blow to competitors, forcing them to urgently revise their roadmaps. Google, following Samsung, is also creating its own lineup of AI gadgets. The first device was the Samsung Galaxy XR, a VR headset priced at $1,800, a direct response to Apple Vision Pro, but on the Google platform. The headset works paired with an external power bank module and is tightly integrated with Gemini. The features are new but without a revolution, more like a solid foundation. Next comes Project Aura, a joint development with Xreal. This is essentially Galaxy XR, but in the form of bulky glasses. The glasses connect via cable to a battery module and provide a 70-degree field of view. The key point is that any application created for Galaxy XR works on Aura without modification. Why does Google need this? Tourism, museums, education, situations where wearing a headset feels strange, while glasses make sense. But the most interesting part is the AI glasses. They look almost like a regular frame. One lens contains a mini display. They work via a smartphone in your pocket, are controlled by gestures or voice through Gemini, and the interface is literally extended Android notifications, mini player, navigation arrows, Uber notifications, YouTube music, and yes, there is iOS support. Google confirmed that the glasses will work with iPhone via the Gemini app. Privacy has also been considered. A physical recording switch, a pulsing recording indicator, and camera lockout if someone tries to cover the LED. The glasses are being developed together with Samsung, Warby Parker, and Gentle Monster. The company Lookie has unveiled the wearable AI camera, Lookie L1. Its idea is quite unusual. It is a camera that you do not need to turn on and off, or spend hours editing footage afterward. You simply wear it on your clothing, and it records everyday life on its own and automatically assembles vlogs from it. The gadget weighs just 32 grams, is protected against water and dust to the IP67 standard, and looks like a small pendant. The camera is wide-angle at 109 degrees, shoots video in 1080p, photos in 4K, and includes stabilization and HDR. Sound is handled by 3 microphones with noise reduction, and a built-in speaker allows voice interaction with the AI. Interestingly, the camera does not record continuously by default, but in short fragments, for example 5 seconds per minute. Thanks to this, the battery lasts up to 9 to 13 hours. The AI then analyzes the recordings, finds key moments, and automatically compiles a story of the day. All data is stored locally on 32 gigabytes of memory. Nothing is uploaded to the cloud without the user's permission. In China, the device costs around 1,500 yuan, and it looks like another attempt at the smart camera market, but this time with real AI rather than endless recording of everything indiscriminately. Boston Dynamics continues to actively develop and improve its famous robot dog Spot, transforming it from a walking platform into an increasingly autonomous, multifunctional assistant for industry and services. With the addition of the Spot Arm robotic manipulator, the robot gains the ability not only to walk and collect data, but also to interact with the physical environment. Spot with a manipulator can pull, lift, move objects, open doors, turn valves, and perform other actions that were previously unavailable to the standard platform. To do this, it uses its entire body, combining leg and arm movements for balance and to reach the required positions. In addition, Spot receives improved sensors and cameras that help it better navigate space and collect data in color and in 3 dimensions, increasing the quality of visual perception and the robot's safety when interacting with people. In separate demonstrations, the robot also showcases dynamic whole-body manipulation, where Spot can independently move heavy objects such as tires, using integrated full-body control and reinforcement learning, representing a new level of intelligent motion control and interaction with object physics. The company Robbiant has unveiled a versatile assistant, the humanoid robot R1, designed to perform real human tasks in the physical world. R1 is a human-like robot about 175 centimeters tall and weighing around 110 kilograms, equipped with approximately 34 degrees of freedom, allowing it to perform complex movements and tasks close to what a human can do. One of R1's most impressive abilities is cooking. At a recent IFA exhibition in Berlin, the robot was demonstrated in action in a kitchen, from selecting ingredients to working with the stove and serving the finished dish. This is made possible by an advanced spatial perception system and the Biling AI model, which allows R1 to recognize objects, work surfaces, and manipulate them with high precision. But Robbiant R1 is not just a kitchen robot. Its developers position it as a universal assistant across various fields. It can serve as a museum guide for visitors, an assistant in pharmacies and medical facilities, and potentially participate in elder care and handle everyday tasks in public spaces. Write in the comments what you liked the most after watching this video. Subscribe to the Karo Show channel so you don't miss the next episodes. Bye for now.